Chris Talk Show, tune in, don't miss every word dropping jewels. Straight bliss. Chris Talk Show with a vibe legit. Take a seat, lean back, this the hit.
What's up, listeners? Hope that you're having a blessed day because I am definitely having a blessed one. All right. As always, let's get into our top topic for this episode, which is going to be a father who let his toddler son spend time in a pack and play with snakes before he died with cocaine in his system is headed to prison. We're going to go to Sarah for this report, and as always, I'm going to give you my view and my opinion at the end. Let's get right into it.
Thank you, Chris. A father from Virginia has been sentenced to 20 years behind bars after pleading guilty to the second-degree murder of his 2-year-old son, who was put inside a pack and play with snakes and had cocaine in his system when he died. 25-year-old Sincere Croxton was sentenced on Monday for the death of his young son, Sincere C.J. Croxton Jr. Croxton had already pleaded guilty to his charges last year, which were second-degree murder, child abuse, and drug charges. Little CJ was reported to have died on December 7, 2023. The mother, Kalaya Coleman, was also arrested with Croxton several months later. At the time of the boy's death, the family was staying at an Econo Lodge in Spotsylvania, partly because they did not want authorities looking into their treatment of their son. Noticing his son was unconscious, Croxton called 911, but tragically, he was pronounced dead at the hospital. The doctors later called the cops after CJ tested positive for cocaine. According to WRIC, upon arriving at the hotel room, detectives with the Spotsylvania County Sheriff's Office discovered several major issues. Cocaine was discovered on a PlayStation and in an unlocked safe, while a gun was found in a clothes hamper. In the end, the deputies ended up collecting around 70 grams of cocaine and $4,000 in cash. The detectives also found a pack and play with a reptile cage full of snakes, WRIC reported. Additionally, CJ reportedly tested positive for salmonella, which snakes can carry. The hospital tried to treat CJ for salmonella, however, Croxton and Coleman prevented it. Further investigation revealed that the toddler also had sickle cell disease, a blood disorder that needs treatment every 2 months. But he had reportedly not received any. Child Protective Services had investigated both parents since CJ was 6 months old, after somebody complained to the agency about the treatment of the boy. Croxton was said to sometimes leave CJ alone in his car seat with the music playing loudly because he couldn't tolerate him crying. Despite investigations, the CPS struggled to locate the family after Croxton moved them from their home. The case was then marked as incomplete. According to WRIC, Coleman, the mother, pleaded guilty to second-degree murder and child abuse charges last month and was sentenced to 15 years in jail. During sentencing, Croxton said he loved his son dearly. However, Judge William Glover said the boy's living situation inevitably killed him and that none of these actions were an accident. It was a series of choices you made, the judge said, per WRIC. Back to you, Chris.
All right, Sarah, thank you for that report. Drop my bomb so I give you my view, my opinion on this joint real quick. All right, folks. Let me just can we one more thing before we get right into it. Can we drop a church bell real quick for the life that was lost in this situation? Can we do that real quick? All right, thank you. Okay, so my reaction to this is simply, the judge said at the end, these people failed this child. Period.
Bruh.
They just failed this child. Within the actions that they chose to take as far as not getting the child treatment and things of that nature, these were actions that they chose to take and they brought it upon themselves. Can we give both of them the dummy buzzer, please? Yeah, double time. For real.
Bruh.
But these two individuals chose to do that. Now, I will say this. Not all people are meant to be parents. You know what I'm saying?
Bruh.
No, I'm just saying not all people are meant to be parents. Some of us are able to have children. Some of us are not able to have children. But when you look at the percentage of those who are able to have children versus the percentage of those who are actual parents, uh, it's a real divided situation here. You know what I mean? The parent part is kind of low.
Message.
You know what I mean? So, I don't think these two individuals should have basically been parents because they didn't really know what they were doing. Now, on the other hand, because I'm a two-headed token, I like to tell people that. On the other hand, at the same time, these people, I think, probably, and I'm not trying to make an excuse, but they may have had some mental issues. Now, it's not a how do I say it? Like a rarity that you get two people with mental problems come together and end up making a child.
Bruh.
I mean, these type of things happen, whether they're in the mental state of being able to take care of a child and raise a child on their own or not. These things still end up happening, and in this situation, I think that's something that's happening.
Bruh.
I mean, I'm not going to front. It is definitely up for the child. It is completely up for the child. Completely. All right. But at the same time, these things they tend to happen, man. Now, as far as the jail sentence, according to Virginia law, that's what they're giving them. But I think they should definitely get more than what they're getting. This is something that I would consider, at least for the male, something of a 25 to life sentence. Um, the female, probably 25 to life with a chance of probation. That's just my opinion, people. This is just my opinion. All right. But that's what I think should have happened.
Bruh.
With all the charges. Even the female, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, she should have got more time. In my opinion, both of them should have got more time. Now, we send our regards to both sides of the family. We know that this is a tragedy for both sides. All right. That's my view, and that's my opinion on this particular topic. All right. Drop my bomb real quick. Yes, it is definitely a tragedy. Ed just said that it is a tragedy. It is definitely a tragedy. And we, like I said, we send our, I said regards, we send our condolences to this family.
Bruh.
Shut up, Ed. Anyway, listen, I want to thank all my listeners for tuning in. You could be anywhere else in the world, but you are here with me, and I so appreciate that. Also, check us out on all our other social media platforms. There should be a listing for you on the screen somewhere. I don't know where they put it in the mix at, but it should be a list of all our other platforms. So just check us out and hit that like, hit that subscribe, and feel free to leave a comment. Until next episode, ladies and gentlemen, stay blessed and not stressed. I will see y'all later. Peace out.